Imagine stepping into a small, crumbling room with your child, the very place where your dreams were born from nothing. This emotional moment between Cristiano Ronaldo and his son will remind you that true greatness is never given, it's earned. Before we dive into this touching story, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss powerful real-life moments from the world of football. Cristiano Ronaldo, a name the world chants with admiration, a man whose life today is surrounded by opulence, glittering trophies, roaring stadiums, and endless fame. But behind all the spotlights, there is a much humbler beginning, a story Cristiano never forgets. Not long ago, Cristiano decided to take his son on a journey, not to a luxurious hotel, not to a glamorous photo shoot, but to a place few would ever believe he came from, the cramped, crumbling apartment in Lisbon where his dreams first took flight. The day was cloudy, the Lisbon streets damp from morning rain, giving the scene a somber, nostalgic feel. Cristiano and his young son walked through narrow alleyways lined with aging buildings, graffiti, and the scent of wet stone in the air. They finally stopped in front of a tired old building. No golden gates, no fans screaming his name, just peeling paint, rusty railings, and memories heavy in the breeze. Together, they climbed a narrow staircase, the wood creaking beneath their feet with each step. Cristiano paused at a door, hesitated for just a moment as if preparing himself to unlock a flood of emotions, and then gently pushed it open. Inside was a world so different from the life his son knew. There was barely enough space to stretch out both arms. A small, battered bed sat pushed against the corner, a thin blanket faded with time, a rickety wooden chair next to a cracked window, letting in a soft, cold light. His son looked around with wide, astonished eyes. "Dad, is this where you lived?" he asked, almost unable to believe it. Cristiano nodded, a soft smile on his face, a smile touched with both sadness and pride. "Yes, son, this tiny room was my world." The boy walked over to the bed, pressing down on it lightly, as if testing if it was even real. "But it's so small and empty," he said, confusion written across his face. Cristiano kneeled next to him, his voice low and serious. "I had no big TV, no fancy shoes, no PlayStation. Some nights we barely had enough to eat. But what I did have," he said, tapping his chest, "was a dream and the will to chase it, no matter how impossible it seemed." His son listened intently as Cristiano continued, his voice firm, carrying the weight of years of struggle. "You see, son, many people today see only the final result, the stadiums, the awards, the cars. They think it came easy, but none of it was handed to me. Every goal, every win, every moment of glory, it was earned. It was forged here, in these tight walls, with loneliness, with tears, with endless hard work." Cristiano paused, looking around the room, memories flickering behind his eyes. "There were nights I cried myself to sleep, missing my family back in Madeira. I was just a boy. I wanted to give up, but inside there was a voice telling me, keep going, keep fighting, and every time I got knocked down, I got back up stronger." He placed a hand on his son's shoulder, looking into his eyes. "Talent is just a small part of the journey. It's hard work, discipline, and sacrifice that build champions. And no matter how much you are given in life, without heart and effort, it means nothing." Cristiano stood, taking one last look around the room, soaking in the silent walls that once echoed with the dreams of a young boy who dared to believe he could conquer the world. As they left, he told his son, "Remember, never feel entitled, never expect life to hand you anything. Work, strive, bleed if you have to, and above all, be grateful for where you start, because it's not where you begin that matters. It's how far you're willing to go." They walked down the stairs together, side by side. One, a living legend, the other, a young boy carrying the seeds of the same fierce determination. And as they disappeared into the Lisbon streets, you could feel it. The unbreakable bond of lessons earned through sweat, sacrifice, and an unshakable will. Because true greatness isn't about where you are. It's about how far you're willing to climb, no matter how humble your beginnings. If this story moved you, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs a reminder that success is never handed out. It's fought for. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more powerful real stories where football legends reveal the true meaning of perseverance and heart. See you in the next video.